I'll give you the rough diagram. Diagram is somewhat like this. You have a rectangle. Okay. And there are three identical circles, means that all the circles are of same radius and identical. This became some smaller one, but according to the question, these are all of same radius. Okay. The rough diagram is somewhat like this. And it said each circle touches the other circle and the sides of the circle meets the rectangle. And radius, given that radius of each circle is 24 mm. Each circle has the radius 24 mm. And we are asked to find the area of the rectangle. So when you get such a question, the first thing we have to think of what are required to calculate our answer. We are asked to find the area of the rectangle. To find the area of the rectangle, we should get the length and the breadth or width, whatever it is, length and breadth of the rectangle. So first we have to find the length of the rectangle and the breadth, or it also can be called the width of the rectangle. If so, can you tell me what is the length of this rectangle? See, it's given that each circle is of 24 mm radius, right? So this length from the center to the point where this circle meets the rectangle will be 24 mm. Okay, that's the radius. And there is a point where the circle meets the rectangle. So that is 24. And the meeting point of these two, that's also 24. Again, this is 24. Here it's also 24. So the length in total is 4 times 24. Length is equal to 96 mm. Now we are asked to find the area. To find the area, we have to find the breadth, means this length. See, if we do the same thing, I take here radius, again one more radius, again it won't work. So what I can do is that since these are three identical circles meeting each other at point, I'm going to join the center of each circle. If I join the centers, can you tell me what will be the length of each side? This is now a triangle, right? This is a triangle now. What will be the length of each side of this triangle? See, this is radius. This is again a radius. So each side, that side is equal to 48. Here, a radius and again a radius of same length. So the other side is also 48 mm. Now coming to the third side. Two radiuses are there. When I add them together, I can get again a 48. See, what is this triangle now? This is an equilateral triangle. All the sides are equal. For an equilateral triangle, each angle will be equal to 60 degrees. That is a property of equilateral triangle. For an equilateral triangle, each angle will be 60. Okay, so I got this angle to be 60. Now what I am going to do is that I am going to make a perpendicular bisector from one side to the opposite angle. Since this is an equilateral triangle, it bisects the side and that angle will be 90 degree. So this angle is 90 degree. This we got as 60-degree using the property of equilateral triangle. And if we could get this height, see, if I could get that height, and I add one radius here and another radius, I could get the breadth. That is what I'm going to do the next. So I have to find the height of this triangle. How can I find the height of this triangle? I have an angle. It's a right angle triangle. And I have the hypotenuse, 48. Let me mark this side as x. If this length is x, and this is hypotenuse, and this is angle 60, there is a trigonometric ratio connecting all this. See this, if I consider this angle, this will be x, which is the opposite side, and this is the hypotenuse. So I can take sine 60, which is equal to opposite side is x over 48. Hypotenuse is 48, from which x is equal to 48 times sine 60. Therefore, x is equal to 48 times the value of sine 60 is 0.8660. So x is equal to 48 times the value is, when I multiply this, you will get it as 41.568. So you got the value of x. If I get the value of x, now I can find, this is now x. Now I can find the width of this rectangle. So it's enough to add this radius and this, both the length, which is equal to the radius of the circle. So the width is equal to, the value of x is 41.568 plus 24 plus 24, which is equal to 48. So the answer is 49.568. So I got the length and the breadth. Therefore, area is equal to, now it's easy to find the area. Area of the rectangle is equal to length times breadth, means 96 times 49.568. No, this is 48 plus 49, it's 89, sorry. 89.568. So when I multiply, I can get this as, yeah, this is equal to 8,598.624. And I'm rounding it off to 3 seconds. So this is equal to 8,600. The unit is mm and area mm square.